Taurus, song that's playing for you is Guwap. So with that being said, you might just be focused on your money right now. Whether you're thinking about your money or you're just investing in things that will help you grow abundantly in any way, shape, or form, mentally or third dimensionally. It doesn't have to be money, but it's like you're focused on abundance and you want a lot of it. It's like you're growing, or it's Taurus, right? Yeah. You may be dealing with a Leo, you don't gotta be though. Let's see. Cause I heard Leo. Shit, you digging something. You might be digging a person or just an idea, and it's like you may be hesitant on investing on this idea or going this direction or just expressing something. You feel me? You may be hesitant on pushing something out. See, look, you're going in a new direction regarding your passion. You may be hesitant because of how you feeling. You may not have all your feelings together in regards to this space or this idea or just this. You feel me? Whatever it is you're investing in, it's like you may be kind of iffy on it, but it's like you still know that's what you want to participate in. You still know that's what you want, though. You feel me? And you may be iffy because of a situation that brought negative feelings out of you or something you invested in that didn't work. And because it didn't work, now it's like you're in a state of like, you may be hesitant on just jumping on things now, but that's not stopping you from moving. Put your foot in the shoe that fits you though. That don't gotta be the case. Judgment upright is the one that fell on the ground, but 3 flipped with you. You may have called judgments. This one's touched ground, and these 2 fell on my hand. So it's like you no longer moving quick or manifesting or expressing yourself a certain type of way. You call judgment on those mentalities and those ideas or just those people you used to express yourself towards. Look how you're expressing yourself now. I mean, look what they brought out of you. So when you were invested in these people or these friends or these habits, these routines, these ideas, these patterns, it's like it had you receiving negative emotions, whether you were physically crying or you just didn't feel good about what you were investing yourself in. So it's like you blew the horn on that. I still need a card though, thanks. Yeah, look, you out your head. You no longer stressing over something, or you no longer worrying yourself about something that only puts you in conflict. It's like something that you were trying to fight to keep up or fight to keep intact was putting you in a mental conflict, or it just had you in a third dimensional bullshit. You was fighting other people's battles, and look what happened when you look what happened when you did that. Battles in any way, shape, or form, where you were mental battles or third dimension. It's like you were taking someone else's stress upon you as your own, and that was putting you in your head. That was giving you problems. But once you brought it into that, you found it's like you got your peace back, your mental soundness, your mental clarity. And now you're thinking more abundantly. Put your foot in the shoe that fits you though. Now I gotta spit some cards out first. There you go. And look, you out your cold. I'm telling you. You out of, if it's mentally, it's like you out of a mental rut now. You out of a mental standstill because you were harboring someone else's burdens. And now that you found your strength, now you can get back in your groove. Now you can start working on or building who you want to be. You feel me? It's like now you can find your place in the world. Now that you've gotten out of this mental rut, or again, you brought a death to something. Whether you stop thinking a certain way, expressing yourself a certain way, hanging out with certain people, or just participating in certain type of energies. You feel me? Regardless, you call it judgment. It's time to switch some shit up. It's time to make something happen. That's why it's like you're in the space to take action. But you may be extra hesitant on your next steps or just the actions you take. It's like you're more conscious of your actions now. Look, you put a burden down. You stopped working on something. You call it judgment. If it's you versus someone outside of you it's like, if it's like a friend you were with, when that friend was going through something, every time you involved yourself with that person, you would feel the energies, and you would be in your mind as if you were going through something with that person. But now that you put that burden down, or now that that burden is down, now that that friend is no longer going through that problem or that issue, now you can think clearly. Because it's like you hang around this person a lot. Y'all vibe. Y'all frequency is on the same level. Vibe. So now y'all can paint a picture together. God damn it. Now you can paint a picture. Now you and your friends can get back on the same channel. Get back on the same page. Y'all can start working on whatever it is y'all trying to work on. Once upon a time you was confused, but that's just because whether it was someone outside of you was bringing a burden to you, and you harbored that burden. I just seen some shit, but nothing's there. Yo. Alright, whether it's because you were harboring someone else's burden, and it's like, and they put that problem down, it's like that problem has been solved now, or that issue has been handled, and since they're at peace, now you're at peace in your mind and in your third dimensional realm. Now you and this person can hang out and not talk about whatever was driving that person crazy, or not experience and go through that experience while y'all were presently sharing a space together. So now that brought you peace. Now you're painting your picture. Now you're finding your passion. Or if it's you had a problem, you had a burden, you had an issue, whether it was a person, a form you express yourself, like a way you express yourself, or just a way you invest yourself into things, and you put that burden down, and now you got mental clarity. Now you're out of your head in regards to a situation, topic, and or person. Put your foot in the shoe that fits you. Now you just painting. Oh shit. Picasso. Put your foot in the shoe that fits you though. Something happened fast that made you put a burden down though, in some way, shape, or form. It's like something was expressed quickly. Negatively or positively. Put your foot in the shoe that fits you. Yeah, look, the lovers. Alright, yeah, listen. It's like, if it's you versus someone outside of you put a burden down. And it's like, whether they fell in love with a new passion, or they fell in love with you, or just the space y'all share, the ideas, the minds y'all make. When you guys both invest in this business endeavor, or when y'all both at work working in this type of flow state. Yeah, the space, the frequency, the energy y'all are on is the energy of love. It's like y'all love what y'all are doing together instead of doing it individually. And there was a burden in the space you shared with somebody, or just in a situation with someone, that it was weighing that down. It was keeping the love frequency from being in the space y'all shared together. But now that that problem is down, or now that that person has put that burden down, whether it was they were just going through life, or it was like a issue that was between the both of y'all that was keeping y'all from being together or working together. Now it's like now both of y'all can express and or build together. You feel me? If it's you versus someone outside of you is putting a burden down, whether it's a mental state or just a way they perceive life, or just something they were going through, and they may have fallen in love with you, Taurus. Because now it's like, now that you're out of your head, now that you're being open and being who you are, or just, it's like you're coming out of your shell now. Now you're expressing what your passion is. Now you're pushing yourself the way you feel. It's like you've attracted someone in your space. It may be someone who's already around you, walked in. Yeah, it's like someone got feelings for you. It's like feelings just walked in once you woke up. And if it's you versus you fell in love with life. Or you fell in love with something that made you change. It's like, whether it was someone outside of you expressed themselves towards you in a certain type of way, and you fell in love, and with that love brought light. And that light woke you up in some way, shape, or form, and got you out of a mental rut. Or a third dimensional rut. Put your foot in the shoe that fits you. King of Cups. You expressing how you feel now. I told you, now that you out your head, you stopped investing in one thing. Now you can express who you are. Now it's like you can give your all to something now. Once upon a time, you was thinking about something for a long time, or you was just thinking, look, something was not making you happy, or something was keeping you from being free in some way, shape, or form. But it's like now you expressing yourself, and it's like no limits or no bounds to your feeling or your thoughts or ideas or just how you invest yourself. You feel me? Yeah, look, you may be in a space where it's like you didn't want to let something go, or it was just something you may still be holding on to something. Honestly, it's the truth. It's like you're in all this space, you're open, your mind is free, but you still may be holding on to something. Put your foot in the shoe that fits you. If you know you're not holding on to nothing, if you know you walked away from a situation, or you let someone or just people go, you feel me? If you know you feel free right now, you feel free to express who you are, then that's you. If you know you expressing yourself, it's like it's almost like you're still hesitant a little bit because of where you came from. So you could say this is anxiety, or this is like your mind telling you shouldn't, or your mind telling you can't, even though you can. You feel me? Not only, it's like you can and you are, even though you may be down talking yourself, even though you may be doubting yourself in some way, shape, or form, or it could be people outside of you doubting the direction you're going in. People are like, you shouldn't do that, or people are like, you shouldn't express yourself this way. You may be holding those people, holding your tongue or communication or just your expression back from those folk and expressing yourself anyway. Put your foot in the shoe that fits you. But I'm gonna fuck with you.